What is no? What is that? What's good, YouTube? And I'm back with another one. It's your boy BreezyBYT. You know me. Hit that like button and that subscribe one too. Join the family, BreezyBYT Squad. Yeah, we the best. We about to get into the scary story or scary video. You already know what we do best. We ain't scared of nothing. We gonna hop into this video and won't jump for nothing. Yeah, I got balls for days, but I'm not gonna waste y'all time, so we gonna get into this video today. Let's go. Like that, didn't you? Like that, didn't you? You like that?
Paranormal investigators Jeff and Phil from the YouTube channel Ghost Take Paranormal Investigations are the first ghost hunting team to ever be allowed to explore and investigate the infamous Mount Fitchett Church near Stansted, Mount Fitchett, England. The church itself has stood for over 900 years and is surrounded by an ancient graveyard. The burial ground is the final resting place for some entire families, as well as wealthy lords of the past and soldiers who perished in battle long ago in many different wars. With hundreds of years of dark history, it's no surprise that the church is said to be extremely haunted. Visitors claim to hear sounds and voices, and a photo was captured of what appears to be two shadow figures sitting in one of the pews.
Like a family.
The Mount Fitchett Church was closed and abandoned in 1967. The Ghost Tech team sets up a few static cameras and sits down to ask some questions of any spirit that might be present. When Phil asks for a sign, something seems to answer.
Could you make yourself known, either by talking to us, shouting your name, or banging on something, or moving something? Could you do that now for me, please?
Those heels?
That was definitely footsteps. Yeah. There's no one else around here, not even outside. There's no one for it's just countryside. There's no one around here. That was footsteps inside on the floor, and it was right down there at the back where the door is. Here is the enhanced audio taken from our static cam facing the chancel.
It's not that scary. It's footsteps. You know. I ain't scared of no footsteps.
That was definitely footsteps. Yeah. If you'd like to communicate with us, please do so. We don't mean you no harm or disrespect. Earlier on, we heard
There's something pop out at the end of the hallway.
we both hear a voice come from the opposite end of the church, but even after enhancing the distant voice, we cannot make out what is being said. Earlier on, we heard
They ain't sound like no human.
The two friends hear the sound of footsteps and a soft voice coming from somewhere inside the church. Later, as day turns to night, the team sets up static night vision cameras to continue recording. What happens next is truly bizarre.
Can you hear us? I ask if any of the spirits can hear us, and we receive a response, as there is loud banging as we enter the chancel. Here is the enhanced audio. Can you hear us?
It's like a
We
mist.
ended our first session, and unknown to us at the time, our Staticam 1 is capturing a shadow figure moving within the chapel.
Where? Is that him though?
A
I'm not
loud
sure.
sound can be heard, and their static camera captures the shadow moving in and out of sight in one corner. Now, it's worth mentioning that investigators Jeff and Phil are far away and walking in the opposite direction.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So whatever this shadow is, it couldn't have been cast by either of them. Now, this story doesn't stop there, because the Ghost Tech guys aren't the only ones who seem to have captured strange paranormal evidence at the Mount Fitchett Church. A little over a year ago, 42-year-old Stephen Regoli was hit by a train and lost his life near the old Mount Fitchett Church. A hiker captured something on camera near the train tracks. Something downright chilling.
What is that?
A terrifying pale translucent figure can be seen drifting through the air on a path near the church. So, could it be that the Mount Fitchett Church is truly haunted? Did Jeff and Phil capture evidence of
Crazy,
spirits that
boy.
still walk the church grounds? Let me know what you think. You can watch this entire video and a follow-up part 2 that will be coming soon over on the YouTube channel, Ghost Tech Paranormal Investigations.
Alright, that's why it's number 5. It's not as scary. Like, you literally have to be there to get scared. Like, if I saw that, hell yeah, I'm
Tower
wrong.
of Terror. In what's supposed to be the happiest place on Earth, an ominous mock grand hotel towers above the awestruck, happy crowd below. The Twilight Zone Tower of Terror in Disney's California Adventure Park is a free-fall ride that's dedicated to the popular TV show, The Twilight Zone. Now, over the years, the Tower of Terror attraction became known for one particularly creepy real-life ghost story. It is said that a Disney cast member suddenly suffered a massive heart attack and passed away while welcoming guests onto the ride. Many visitors and employees claim to have seen his ghost and have reported random noises and flickering of the lights, even when the ride is not in operation. Sam Worth was visiting the park and recorded videos to capture the fun trip with his family. To his surprise, he also captured something he did not expect at the Tower of Terror.
Let's see if I can point to it before he tells us. What? Y'all see it? It's right there.
A strange translucent apparition can be seen on one of the levels at the Tower of Terror. Now, many of Sam's viewers believe the figure to simply be another hologram on the ride. But I looked through hours of footage of this ride on YouTube, and I have not found any evidence of there being a hologram at this particular spot on the ride.
Exactly.
In fact, this is the area on the ride where a picture is taken of the guests. So the creepy apparition remains a mystery. But Sam isn't the only one who captured bizarre footage on the Tower of Terror. In this next video, a maintenance man is doing a routine safety and quality check on the Disney ride. He's completely alone. Or is he? The uncut footage is over 2 minutes long, but to save time, I just cut the video down to the spookiest parts.
I think he was in seat number 3.
Did you see it? A bizarre figure appears on a seat behind the maintenance man, but it's only visible for less than a second. 3/20ths of a second to be exact.
It's crazy.
The figure then moves 2 seats away, right next to the oblivious
Yeah, I was
worker,
confused because I said
and
seat
it
number
appears
3.
2 more times.
Then it was one down there.
Again, I checked to make sure that there are no hologram effects in place in the seating area, and there are
Crazy,
none.
bro.
Also, the hologram effects that appear on the ride show multiple characters, and none of them are seated as these figures appear to be. So it seems very unlikely that this would be a reflection.
Walt
So
Disney.
just what is this? Could it be that the spirit of the man who suddenly lost his life on the Disney ride is still around? Or is it just some very, very strange light reflection? You decide. If you see a video that you think would be perfect for the top 5, or if you have a ghost hunting channel and you caught something great, contact me at nukestop5@gmail.com. Attachment. Paranormal investigator Jordan from the YouTube channel Paranormies says that he believes some dark, angry spirit has attached itself to him after one of their investigations.
This is how Fiverr changed my life. My name is Drew, and I'm the face and hands behind the Lone Fox YouTube channel. I started my first channel when I was...
I was just saying about, I was just talking about this, my last video. So go check my last video to see what I was talking about.
A Ouija board planchette without saying goodbye, which legend around the board says that you're never supposed to do. Jordan says that with every paranormal investigation since, something seems to be surrounding him and even physically attacking him. Even more disturbing, the entity seems to have followed him home. The investigator has experienced trouble sleeping, continuously waking up throughout the night, and he says he feels drained of energy each day. One night Jordan wakes up in what he believes to be a state of sleep paralysis, and he sees a woman with long dark hair watching him from his bedroom door. The woman disappears, but since then Jordan says he has seen the woman many times from the corner of his eye. Disturbed by what's happening to him, he decides to spend a few nights in his parents' RV, away from his home and family. He wants to confirm once and for all if a strange presence is truly attached only to him. It did not go well. The first night, nothing much happens, but the second night, Jordan begins to hear something very frightening.
Here's the RV. It's not that much space, bro. Like, hell no, bro. I can't see nothing. I ain't scared. I can't see nothing.
I'm not sure if you guys heard that, but I've been hearing that all night. I can barely get to sleep.
A strange, unexplained static sound seems to resonate throughout
I
the
thought something about
entire
to pop
RV,
up.
and Jordan is unable to pinpoint exactly where the noise is coming from. It almost sounds like a voice is trying to break through the static. And the next night, it just gets worse.
dark as hell. Don't look at the mirror, bro.
Why are you following me? Anybody in there?
No.
After his terrifying experiences in the RV, Jordan returns home. But back at his house, his little dog Zeus seems to be very disturbed by something Jordan can't see. Jordan picks up his camera and begins to film.
What's wrong? Something there?
Sorry, squad. That was my girl calling me now.
Back in fear. What happens
My
next
last video,
is
my mom
downright
called.
chilling.
Sorry about that. No, don't answer the door because you're gonna let him in. The talk went in. No, 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 no.
Why are you following me? Who are you?
I can't. Hey, no, get the fuck out. You gonna leave the dog? Poor dog.
In the reflection of the window, Jordan sees someone or something staring back at him from around the hallway corner. He quickly pans around, but no one there. When he walks into the hallway, he hears a growl, and the bathroom door swings open and a bath towel falls to the floor. This is when Jordan has just had enough for a while, and decides to leave and stay over at the home of friend and fellow investigator Johnny. So what do you think is happening to Jordan? Could something dark and sinister truly be stalking him? Let me know.
At first I thought it was a face. It looked like a face right over his shoulder. He left the poor dog, bro. Poor dog.
And they say part 2 will be coming soon.
I feel bad for the dog.
Beauty. A charm's encounter. An aching kiss.
That's a vampire.
Some die.
That's a tough. Hey, I'm gonna do that treble on this one. That's tough. That's a tough game right there.
Who wasn't there? Paranormal YouTube channel Fourth Wall received a video from a man that says he captured something very disturbing in a quiet Japanese neighborhood.
Oh,
It's late at night and
hell
no one is
no.
around when the men spot
You already
something
know.
strange going on with
China,
a swing set
Japan, whatever,
in a nearby
Tokyo.
park. He's a little freaked out and believes he might be
You
experiencing
go
something
on a paranormal
So
adventure,
he places his work phone
you
on
will
top of a
definitely
tall
find
playset
something.
and
I
sets it to
promise you.
record. He then
If
takes
you
his
didn't
personal
get-
phone and films as he
if you
approaches
didn't get
the
views
swing
your
set.
other channel paranormal adventure, you will definitely do if you go to Japan. I promise you. Look at that woo! Ain't no way. I'm telling you. When you get outside the country, it's a whole nother ball game, bro.
A single swing is violently swaying back and forth. But that's not all the anonymous man has captured. Because his work phone recorded something absolutely terrifying.
What the fuck is that?
The dark, creepy figure of a man can be
What
seen
is
standing
no?
in front of a tree.
What is
What
that?
makes this footage so disturbing is that, as you can see, the other phone didn't capture anyone standing there at all.
Bro.
Could it be that the park is haunted and a dark spirit apparition was caught on camera? What do you think? You can watch this entire creepy video and many more over on the YouTube channel.
And he's standing right there, bro.
The orphanage.
Oh my god.
Paranormal investigator Luis Manuel Monte and cameraman Odin set out to explore an abandoned orphanage in the middle of a forest. Many children lost their lives here under very strange circumstances. And then others who stayed here claimed to experience terrifying paranormal activity. The large buildings of the orphanage were eventually all just abandoned. Luis and Odin begin to explore the orphanage grounds and they start to hear some very strange things.
¿Escuchaste? Uy.
It's like a little girl or a woman. Damn.
A creepy moan can be heard coming from
Terrified
somewhere
right now.
on the property. Luis and Odin are a bit freaked out by the bizarre sound, but continue to explore. That's when things take a terrifying turn.
Oh.
Ese centro, ¿para qué lo ocuparían? ¿Crees que hagan un ritual?
Come on now.
Pues quién sabe qué. ¿Para qué lo ocuparán todo este rollo, güey? Pero... Ah, no inventes, Odin, Odin, Odin.
What was that?
Seguro que entró... Hay alguien allá adentro.
Oh, man, chasing it. He's still... Who goes there?
The investigators spot someone or something
I
walking past
thought
the
somebody
window
was gonna
right in
come
front
and
of
run
them.
at them
They run
in the,
inside, but
through the forest
there's
and
no
stuff.
one there. After a long night of exploring, Luis and Odin decide to call it a night and head home. After many requests from their viewers, the Terror Alex Streamo team decide to go back to the orphanage one more time. And this time, the unexplained terrifying activity only seems to intensify.
Oh my god. Ain't no way. That's a little girl.
Uy, mami, ¿cómo te... Bestia, cabrón.
Luis and Odin feel like something might be watching them from the darkness. Even though they feel surrounded by an entity
That's how you
that
feel.
they
It's an
can't
orphanage.
see, they continue exploring.
You don't know how
As
many
they
people
walk through a field
passed
to
away.
get to another building, they both
Look at
see
the dogs.
something that makes their blood run cold.
pasar alguien ahí en... Sí,
I saw him.
It almost looks like someone dressed in white is walking through the building on the hill in front of them. They hurry to the structure to investigate, but find nothing. However, as they walk out of the building and look down the hill in front of them, they encounter another chilling surprise.
Oh my gosh, bro.
Mira, Odín. Dime, mira. Sí, lo estoy viendo.
What is that?
No inventes. ¿Sí lo tienes? Sí, lo agarré abajo. No inventes, güey.
What is that? My man, go. Man. What's that on the right? Bro.
Hasta se movió las ramas. Se vio cómo se subió aquí, Odín.
I saw it climb up.
Pero se va arrastrando. Sí. Pero estas ramas se movieron.
Those branches moved.
A strange, elongated, trailing white shape seems to float across the field and disappear into the bushes. Again, the friends run over to investigate, but find no sign of what they captured on camera. So, did Luis and Odin record video evidence of some of the paranormal activity that drove everyone away from the orphanage? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. You can watch this entire 2-part series with many more paranormal moments that I didn't feature here over on the YouTube channel, Terror Al Extremo. Thanks so much for watching. Please follow me on Instagram here and on Twitter right there and also on FlipFlop.
He said flip flop.
See you next week.
Hey. Last two. Last three. That man left his dog though. It's kind of scary though. The first 4, nah, isn't that scary. But hey, let me know if y'all want to go to a haunted house, or if y'all dead, and what happened. Leave it in the comments below. Make sure you hit the like button and hit the subscribe button. Join the BreezyBYT squad. See you next time.